Hello friends, welcome back to Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. If you were on the internet last night, you may have seen a video posted by our friend IDJESTER talking about some health challenges that he has coming up. And so I thought it might be a fun idea to create a game that would give him something to watch while he convalesces and gives us an opportunity to have sort of a virtual get well card for him. So in the messages below, please write our friend IDJESTER your best wishes for his speedy recovery and get ready to watch what I hope will be a very entertaining game. I'm using Pine Tar Baseball today and going right up IDJESTER's alley with two Cardinals teams. And as a Brewer fan, I want to say, that's a lot of Cardinals. Woo-wee. So, it's going to be a fun one. This is Pine Tar Baseball, a couple of teams I created some time ago now. It's the 1985 St. Louis Cardinals, who of course lost the World Series to the Kansas City Royals. And they will be taking on the 1968 St. Louis Cardinals, who lost the World Series to the Detroit Tigers. But great teams in St. Louis baseball history nonetheless. We also have a couple of fantastic starting pitchers going in this one. Bob Gibson at the height of his powers with the 1.12 earned run average in 1968 going against John Tudor, who was having his best season with an ERA under 2 as well for the 1985 club. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup to see who comes out on top. Now, don't forget, we're wishing IDJESTER the best of health and a speedy recovery, but he needs to know that. So write it in the messages below so that he can look at this as sort of a virtual get well card while he watches a game in which one of the Cardinal teams has to win. All right, here we go with Pine Tar Baseball and IDJESTER get well soon. Here we go. All right, for the visiting 1985 St. Louis Cardinals, Vince Coleman leads off in left field. Willie McGee bats second in center field. Tommy Herr bats third at second base. Jack Clark bats fourth. He'll be at first. Andy Van Slyke will be in right field batting fifth. Terry Pendleton bats sixth, and he'll play third. Darrell Porter bats seventh. He'll be behind the plate. Ozzie Smith bats eighth. He's at short. And John Tudor will be on the mound. When he's on the road, which he is in this case, even though they're playing at Busch, he is an A-plus pitcher the first two times through the order, and then he drops to a B after that. No strikeout or walk modifiers, and he can give you 8 innings and more if it's going well. For the 1968 St. Louis Cardinals, Lou Brock leads off in left field. Curt Flood bats second in center. Roger Maris bats third. He'll play right field. Orlando Cepeda will bat fourth. He'll be at first base. Mike Shannon will bat fifth at third base. Tim McCarver will bat sixth. He'll be behind the plate. Julian Javier will bat seventh. I can count. Remember, friends, there's 3 kinds of people. Those that can count and those that cannot. Julian Javier will bat seventh and play second base. Del Maxfield will bat eighth. He'll play short. And Bob Gibson and his Herculean season will be on the mound. He has his home grades are A+ and A+. Strikeout modifiers on 55 and 77, and he can give you 10 because he pitched a phenomenal amount of extra inning ball games in 1968. So we are ready to go with our Get Well Soon game for IDJESTER. Get well soon. Here we go. These are my Clubhouse Baseball score sheets. Love them. Love them. If you'd like one, just email me, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, and I'll send you the PDF. All right, Vince Coleman stepping in the batter's box against Bob Gibson. I'm going to be using 2D10s. I'm going to read the red die is the 10s digit, the white die is the 1s digit, and we are ready to go with Hoot pitching to Vince Coleman. The pitch is going to be an 0-2, and that's going to be trouble for Bob Gibson. Down the right field line, Roger Maris has to go get it out of the corner. Vince Coleman around first. He's hustling to second. Here comes Maris's throw to Del Maxville, and it is not in time. Coleman slides into second safely with a leadoff double. Here's Willie McGee. Gibson's got a first inning jam. Gibson the stretch, and the pitch to Willie is more trouble for Gibson. This is to left field. It's going to get over the head of Lou Brock and one hop the wall. Lou corrals it and fires it back toward the infield. Coleman scores easily from second base, and McGee has a double. It's 1-0 85 Club. We're off to a running start here. Gibson the stretch. The pitch to Tommy Herr is a 78. That's hit to right field. Under it is Roger Maris. Tagging up is Willie McGee. Let's see what happens here. Maris makes the catch. And here comes McGee. And he will advance. No, he won't advance. He bluffs a move. And Maris's throw comes in on a one-hop to Mike Shannon. So McGee has to hold at second. Here's Jack Clark with first base open. Is Hoot going to walk him? What does Red Schoendienst want to do in this situation? Gibson the stretch. The pitch to Clark. He ain't walking anybody, and this is trouble. More trouble to right center and deep. It's going to split Maris and Flood and get to the wall. We've got a bug on a rug. We've got a bug on a rug. Around second comes Clark, the relay from Maxville to Shannon, not in time. Jack Clark legs out a three-base hit. 2-0 85 Club, and Gibby shaking his head on the mound. Van Slyke at the plate. Infield is in. The pitch to Andy Van Slyke is hit to left. Under this one is Lou Brock. Tagging is Clark. Brock makes the catch, and he will hold. Not deep enough for Clark to risk it, so there are 2 outs now, and Terry Pendleton the batter. 2-0 85 Club. Clark still at third. We're in the top of the first. Get your well wishes to IDJESTER in the messages. The pitch is hit to left, but not deep. Brock coming on, and he's going to make the catch for out number 3. The 85 Club gets 2 runs in the first inning and lead 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first in our Get Well Soon game for IDJESTER. Get well soon. Brock, Flood, Maris coming up. For the 68 Club, John Tudor, the tough lefty. The pitch to Brock is hit in the air to right. Andy Van Slyke coming on, and he's going to make the catch for out number 1. Here's Flood. Tudor winds and deals. Hit to right. One more time, Andy Van Slyke getting his road work in, and there's 2 down. Tudor's pitch to Maris. And this is trouble for Tudor. Base hit for Roger Maris to right field. Tommy Herr couldn't flag it down, and it gets out into right. Van Slyke throws it back in, and here comes Cha-Cha. Orlando Cepeda. Tudor the stretch. Checks Maris at first. The pitch to Cepeda. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley. Gas. That retires the 68 Club in the first. We go to the second. It's 2-0 85s. Daryl Porter, Ozzie Smith, John Tudor coming in the 85's second inning. Gibby winds and deals. Hit in the air to center. This is going to drive Flood back almost to the track, but he gets there and makes the catch for out number 1. Ozzie Smith. Gibby winds and deals. Slapped into center. Dying Quail. Kurt Flood coming on, and there's 2 down. Now it's Tudor. Bob Gibson trying to right the ship after a shaky first inning. Gibby kicks and deals. Ground ball hit to Orlando Cepeda. He's going to take it himself, and that will retire the 85 team in inning number 2. We're giving ID Jester our best wishes, vibes, whatever you got. Put them in the messages below. This is our Get Well Soon card, virtual style for ID Jester. Shannon, McCarver, and Javier 5-6-7 in the 68th second inning. The pitch from Tudor. Ground ball, Terry Pendleton to his left. He gloves it and throws to Jack Clark for out number 1. Here's Tim McCarver. Tudor kicks and deals. To right field, Dying Quail for Van Slyke coming on and makes the catch for out number 2. Julian Javier with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Tudor kicks and deals. Hey, struck him out on a bender. That retires the side in the second. We go to the 3rd inning. 85 Cardinals 2, 68 Cardinals nothing. And Gibby's got a hold serve to give the 68 team a chance at a comeback here. Vince Coleman, Willie McGee, Tommy Herr, top of the order in the 3rd. The pitch to Vince. Hey, struck him out on the broccoli cauliflower medley with a little nacho cheese. Gas. 1 down in the 3rd. Here's McGee. 353 in 1985. Gibby kicks and deals. Center field into left center. On the run is Kurt Flood, and he gets there for out number 2. Tommy Herr with 2 outs and nobody aboard. Gibson winds and delivers. Right field. Roger Maris in his tracks puts it away for out number 3 after 2.5. 85s took advantage in the 3rd. Got off to a quick start. They lead 2-0. Tudor will face Maxville, Gibson, and Brock. Do you think they called Maxville Silverhammer? Is that a 60s joke? No. Early 70s joke? No. Maxville Silverhammer? No. Anything? Is anybody there? Okay, Maxville against Tudor. The pitch from Tudor. That goes to the screen, but nobody cares because nobody's on base. The pitch from Tudor is hit by Maxville. That's going to be over the head of Andy Van Slyke. How did Maxville muscle up on that one? It one-hops the wall. Dell is around second, going to third. Big-time arm from Van Slyke to Herr. Now Herr to Pendleton. Not in time. A triple for Dell Maxville. Here comes Gibson. Infield back for the 85s. Tudor the stretch. The pitch to Gibby. Ground ball 3rd. Gloved by Pendleton. And there goes Maxville heading home. Pendleton fires home to Porter. He applies the tag and Maxville is out. The contact play was on. Gibson is safe at first on a fielder's choice. Lou Brock at the plate. 0 for 1. Tudor the stretch. The pitch to Lou. Hey, struck him out. Baked beans. Gas. Hoot with humping up on the, or no, Tudor humping up on the fastball, excuse me. Here's Flood. Gibby still at first. The pitch to Kurt. Ball 2. Next delivery to Flood. Ground ball Pendleton. He's going to go the short way to Tommy Herr, which will retire the side. So a leadoff triple goes for naught. 85 Cardinals still lead as we go to the fourth. 2-0 against Bob Gibson, the 68 club. Jack Clark, Andy Van Slyke, Terry Pendleton up. 4, 5, 6 batters in the fourth. Gibby winds and deals to Clark. Ground ball, Mike Shannon to his left, gloves it. Throws to Cepeda, and that retires Clark in the fourth. 9 in a row retired by Gibson now. Van Slyke up. Gibson winds and deals, and Van Slyke corks it to right field. Drops in front of Maris, and that breaks the string. And Van Slyke is aboard. 1 out, 1 on for Pendleton. Gibson the stretch. The pitch to Terry. Hit to center field. This is going to drive Flood back a few steps, but he's got time and room, and he makes the catch. 2 gone in the fourth. Here's Porter. Gibson the stretch. The pitch to Darrell. High. Struck him out on a bender, and that will retire the 85 club in the fourth. After 3.5, we had a good one. It's 2-0. 85s over the 68 Cardinals. A lot of white and red on that field. A lot of white and red in the stands. Maris, Cepeda, and Shannon, the meat of the order, coming up for the 68s in the fourth. The pitch from Tudor. Right field, toward the line. Van Slyke getting his road work in. 1 down. Cepeda's 0 for 1. Tudor kicks and delivers. Ground ball, Pendleton. He gloves it. Fires to Clark, and there's 2 down. Now it's Shannon. Tudor kicks and deals, and there's a chopper on the infield. Coming hard is Ozzie. He flips to Clark, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3, 6 in a row for Tudor. We've completed 4. The 85s 2, the 68s 0. Ozzie, then Tudor, then Coleman, 8, 9, 1 in the 85s order to do the top of the fifth. Sign the Get Well Soon card. Give IDJESTER a message as he recovers. Give him your best. This is our virtual Get Well Soon card. Here's Ozzie Smith. 0 for 1, the pitch. Ball. No, he got a piece of it rolling down toward Orlando Cepeda. He'll take it himself, and that will be 1 down in the top of the fifth. Here's Tudor. And Gibby kicks and deals. Tudor swings right through a breaking ball. 2 down. Coleman with 2 outs and nobody aboard. The pitch to Vince. Coleman slaps it the other way. Left center field. Drops in front of Flood. And he's on with a single. Always a threat to go. Let's see if they send him. Gibson knows he's there. Gibby the stretch. The delivery to McGee, and there goes Coleman. McCarver's throw down to Del Maxville. Not in time. Coleman steals the bag. He's in scoring position now. McGee behind in the count 0-1. The next delivery to Willie is a base hit for McGee. This goes to center field, but it's shallow. Flood charges hard, and It's to center field. Flood's arm is average. Coleman is being waved home. 0-10, they get him. He is safe. It's 3-0. Willie McGee drives home the third run of the game for the 85s. Now it's Tommy Herr. Coleman singles, steals second, and scores on McGee's single. The pitch to Herr is trouble. We got another bug on a rug. Willie McGee off and running with the crack of the bat into right center. Running it down is Flood and Maris. Flood gets there first. He fires to Julian Javier. Javier turns and fires home to Tim McCarver. Not in time. Herr is safe at third with a triple. It's 4-0 85s. Gibby is having all sorts of trouble now. Jack Clark at the plate, 1 for 2. 2 outs, the pitch, ball 4, he walked him. 85s at the corners now for Van Slyke. Gibson the stretch, the pitch to Andy is lifted in the air to right. Maris toward the line will make the catch, and that will retire the side. But the 85s, all with 2 outs, get 3 hits and score 2 more. We're halfway through, and it is 85s 4, 68 Cardinals nothing. McCarver, Javier, and Maxville coming up in the bottom of the 5th against John Tudor. Okay. Tudor kicks and deals to McCarver. Lifted to right. Van Slyke coming on. He'll make the catch for out number 1. Javier at the plate. Tudor winds and deals. Right field, dying quail. Van Slyke's going to weigh 40 pounds after this game's over. He makes another catch. And that'll bring up Maxville with Gibson on deck. Dell is 1 for 1, and that's going to be a base hit for Del Maxville. To right field. Tudor sawed him off, but he got it over the head of Tommy Herr. 3 hits for the 68s, and Del Maxville's got 2 of them. Maxville at first, 2 men out. Gibson coming up. A good hitter. Tudor the stretch, the delivery to Gibby. Not this time. Center field, Willie McGee, and makes the catch for out number 3. We've played 5 complete. The 85s are winning 4-0. Terry Pendleton, Darrell Porter, Ozzie Smith coming up in the top of the 6th. Yeah. Pendleton against Gibson. He deals. This is going to be a base hit for Terry Pendleton to center field. Flood throws it back in. There's 1 on, nobody out. Porter at the plate. Infield playing for 2. Gibson the stretch and the delivery. Ball 4. Ball 2. Sorry, walked him. Didn't walk him. 74, hit to right. Roger Maris in right center makes the catch. Pendleton went halfway. He retreats to first. Now it's Ozzie, who is 0 for 2. Gibson the stretch and the pitch. And this one is ground ball to Julian Javier. He goes to Maxville for 1. The relay to Cepeda is not in time. Ozzie beats the wrap. And with 2 outs, it'll be Tudor. They're going to turn the lineup over in the top of the 6th. The pitch to Tudor. Hey, struck him out. Pork and beans. Gas. Gibby humped up on that fastball. 5.5 in the books. 4-0, 85 Cardinals over the 68 Cardinals. Brock, top of the order. Tudor drops to a B now. He's the 3rd time through the order. He drops to a B. Brock, Flood, and Maris coming up. Top of the order for the 68 club. The pitch. Hey, struck him out. Number 4 for Tudor. Controlling the game. Here's Flood. 0 for 2. The pitch from Tudor. Center field, but not deep. Willie McGee, 2 down. And Maris in his last season. The pitch to Roger. Hey, struck him out. Number 5 for Tudor ends the 6th. And we have a 4-0 score for the 85 club. Gibson out to face Coleman, McGee, and Herr in the top of the 7th. Vince Coleman, 2 for 3. The pitch to him is going to be a modifier check. That is a walk that will turn into a strike 3 called. That's number 5 for Gibby. 1 down to lead off the 7th. McGee up. 57, ground ball, Julian Javier. He throws to Cepeda for out number 2. Tommy Herr, 1 for 3. Gibson winds and deals. Right field toward the line. Maris on the run, and he gets there for out number 3. It's time to stretch him out at Busch, and the Cardinal fans don't know what they're doing except they're drinking Budweiser and enjoying it because the Cardinals are going to win the game no matter what. Bottom of the 7th, Cepeda, Shannon, McCarver, 4, 5, 6 for the 68 club. Tudor kicks and deals. Ball 4. Good start for the 68 team. They got some work to do. Shannon coming to the plate. He's 0 for 2. 68 club has 3 hits. Maris has 1. Maxfield has 2. That's it. Tudor the stretch. The pitch to Mike Shannon. Ground ball to Terry Pendleton. He's going to go to Herr for 1. The relay to Clark is not in time. Look at Mike Shannon hustle down that line. He beats the wrap. 1 out in the bottom of the 7th. McCarver up now. Tudor the stretch. The delivery to Tim. Comebacker to Tudor. He gloves it. Goes to Ozzie for 1. Oh, and Mike Shannon takes Ozzie out of the play. That's going to be a bone of contention later on, I have a feeling. Shannon wipes out Ozzie on the attempted double play. McCarver safe at first, and here comes Javier. 0 for 2. Tudor the stretch and the delivery. Base hit for Javier to right. Drops in front of Van Slyke. McCarver around second, heading to third. There will be 68s at the corners with 2 outs, and now it's Del Maxfield, Tudor's arch nemesis in this ball game with Gibson on deck. Tudor the stretch, checks the runners. The pitch to Maxfield. Hit to right. He sawed him off. Dropping quickly. Here comes Van Slyke, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So Tudor has a little trouble, but nobody crosses the pay station. We go to the 8th with your score, 85 Cardinals 4, 68 nothing. Clark, Van Slyke, and Pendleton 4, 5, 6 up for the 85s. Gibson winds and deals, and here's a base hit for Jack the Ripper. Drops in left field in front of Brock. He's on with his second hit of the day. Van Slyke coming up. Whitey Herzog flashing signs. What are they going to do here? Okay, Gibson, first of all, Red Schoendienst wants action in the bullpen. So, Joe Horner starts to throw, along with Dick Hughes. It's lefty-righty double-barrel action just the way Red likes it whenever he's in St. Louis. And Van Slyke is at the plate. Gibson the stretch and the delivery to Andy Van Slyke. That is hit to right field. Maris, 1 down. Clark retreats to first. Pendleton at the plate. Infield playing for 2. Terry's 1 for 3. The pitch from Gibby. Base hit Pendleton. That goes to right field. Clark stops at second. 2 on now with 1 out for Porter. Shane Dean starts to come out of the dugout to talk to Gibson. Gibson just waves him back into the dugout and shakes his head. Porter at the plate. Double play depth. He's 0 for 3. The pitch. Base hit for Darrell. This goes to center field. Around third coming Clark. And they're gonna hold him. Bases loaded with 1 out in the 8th for Ozzie. Well, infield moves in. Ozzie at the plate. Gibson the stretch. The delivery to Ozzie. Hey, struck him out with the gas. 2 down. Tudor is due. Tudor will bat. Bases loaded. Chance to score a big insurance run, or as they say in Central Illinois, insurance. The pitch to Tudor from Gibson. Hey, struck him out. Number 7 for Hoot. And he runs off the mound to the dugout. But the 68 still need to score some runs. The 85s leave them loaded in the top of the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th with your score. 85s 4, 68s nothing. Gibson due to lead off. And I think they're going to have to hit for him. Down 4 in the bottom of the 8th. The pinch hitter will be Ed Spezio. Right-handed batter will hit for Gibson against Tudor to lead off the 8th. The 85 club is going to get their bullpen cooking now. It's Ken Daly, a left-hander, and Jeff Lottie, a right-hander. Double-barreled action just the way Whitey likes it. And Brock is on deck. Tudor kicks and delivers. It's an error check. Got to the kitchen. Oh, my God. All right, so an error check. Got to roll 3. 76 is a check for Ozzie. But he's going to make that play on the pop-out, and Spezio is retired. 1 down in inning number 8. Here's Brock. Tudor kicks and deals, and it's a base hit for Brock to center. Fifth hit allowed by Tudor, and Flood comes to the plate. Brock really can't run. Down 4 in the bottom of the 8th. Whitey is pacing in the dugout. Kurt Flood at the plate. Tudor the stretch, the delivery. Slapped into center. Willie McGee coming on, and he gets there. For out number 2, Brock retreats to first. Here's Maris. John Tudor the stretch. The pitch to Roger Maris. Hit in the air to right. Van Slyke running it down in right center, and he gets there for out number 3. We have played 8 complete. With your score, 85 Cardinals 4, 68 Cardinals nothing. Joe Horner is going to be, he was their closer. He's going to be the new pitcher for the 68 club, and he will bat in the 9 spot. Top of the 9th, Coleman, McGee, Herr coming up. Joe Horner kicks and deals to Vince Coleman. To right, Maris coming on, and there's one down. Willie McGee up. He's 2 for 4. The pitch to Willie. Right field, in his tracks. Roger Maris, 2 down. Tommy Herr. Joe winds and delivers. Hit to right. Roger Maris is going to tie a record held by many. Makes all 3 putouts. We go to the bottom of the 9th with your score, 85s. 4. 68's nothing. Tudor on his bonus inning. Lottie and Daly ready in the bullpen. Orlando Cepeda, Mike Shannon, Tim McCarver coming up in the 68's 9th inning. They need 4 to keep it going. 5 to walk it off. The pitch to Cepeda. Hit to right. Van Slyke back a few steps, but he makes the catch for out number 1. Here's Shannon 0 for 3, and it's a base hit. He bangs it up the middle. He's on with 1 out. Now it's McCarver. Tudor the stretch. Check Shannon at first. The pitch to McCarver. Hit to center. This is going to drive McGee back a few steps, but he's got room and makes the catch for out number 2 in the bottom of the 9th. Javier becomes the last chance saloon. Mike Shannon at first. Tudor kicks and deals. Ground ball, Jack Clark. He's going to take it himself. And there's your ball game. Let's give you the totals. For the visiting and victorious 1985 Cardinals, 4 runs. On 6, 8, 10, 11 hits. And they committed no errors. The homestanding 68 Cardinals, no runs. 6 hits. And they committed no errors. The winning pitcher, John Tudor. The losing pitcher, Bob Gibson. This is our Get Well Soon card for IDJESTER. Do not leave without sending him your best in the messages for this video. ID, take care of yourself, get better. We're with you. And I hope you enjoyed Cardinals versus Cardinals. All right, thanks everybody. Have a great day. So long, everybody.